So for today's shave I will use Pro Raso White and Yaki Night Emerald brush, which I soaked a little bit. Pretty nice, pretty small knot. If you don't want to generate too much of the lather, or you want to use just as little as you need for the shave, I would say this is exceptional choice. Load it a little bit and let's go. So this was a quick lathering. I have maybe 2 days of beard growth, so I don't need to whip the lather anymore. Let's leave this to a side. And let's see how the Zomchi razor is actually performing. With semi-wet hands, I must say that the grip is pretty nice. I'm not going to lie on this. It feels pretty... maybe the balanced is the correct word. It's not too light, it's not too big. It has pretty frisky sound. I would say this reminds me on Wilkinson safety razor, the black plastic one. So the mechanics of the shave is pretty similar. So far I don't see any issues with clogging. As you see, the lather is drained pretty well. Also the lather channels are well designed, so this is also working quite fine. Now on the skin, I wouldn't say it is neither mild, neither aggressive. I'm using the loaded Zomchi blade from the unboxing video. So I definitely have some feeling of where the blade is and that something is happening with the whiskers. But I wouldn't say that it is some sort of particular feel, you know. It's not terribly aggressive, it's not super mild, like that you're not feeling what is happening with your shave. Again, straight under the tap, very clean, very nice. I wouldn't say by the design of the head, but according to the sound, I would say that the blade is actually pretty flat, almost like with R41 and Pearl Slick Razor. I almost forgot the name, although it stands right here, so I'm focusing on the shave, but I really feel that I shouldn't focus at all. So I was quiet for a second or two, just so you can hear the feedback. Neck, I would say okay for a milder razors. There is a bit of stubble left, so probably a 2-pass shaver if you have a thick beard. For everyone else, I would say this could work just fine. The weight is, I would say, somewhere above here, because I don't feel it that it is handle or head heavy. So pretty well distributed. And let's just paint a little bit. Squeeze the leftovers. So for the purpose, it seems that this razor would be quite a nice option. I should repeat my Wilkinson sword shave just to see how correct I am in comparing these two, but I would say that this is one of that one size fits all kind of razors. I'll need to check the prices for this one, but so far it is a little bit, you know, mild enough so you don't get irritations or nicks, and still efficient enough to provide decent shaves. Pretty nice. Now, even on the across the grain, I don't have any complaints on the comfort. But sound-wise, I would say that beard split in between first and second pass was maybe like 60-40. You know, it's not like you get 80% down on the first round and you just do quick cleanup. So I feel that by the sound, and I guess you can hear it as well, there is quite a lot of stubble left, so you know, this seems to be that Merkur kind of head design. We want you to shave daily and not experience any issues with this, so maybe it would perform better with some sharper blades. This is my first experience with Zomchi blades, so I guess they are also quite mild, but definitely not uncomfortable. So quite solid performance. Yeah, closer to R89, I would say. I hope that this won't result in some unwanted whippers, because the razor really feels harmless. So I do have that urge to press and squeeze and go in all directions, because it appears to me that no damage could be done, which probably is true. Yeah, quite nice, quite smooth, this against the growth pass on the lower lip, also working well. So yeah, perfectly nice and clean. Nothing I could ask for more. I always get this couple of weepers in this chin area, so I wouldn't contribute that to the new razor or the new blade. Ridiculously good at rinsing, so no leftovers on any side. And again, just performing any sort of touch-ups is actually quite nice. I'm now struggling to find any whisker left on each portion of the skin, but it's just the way this razor shaves. It is pretty tucked blade, so it's not protruding. You don't have much option to actually catch some loosened skin or pimples and stuff. For the mole, it was also perfectly nice, so let's do a quick rinse and see the aftershave splash. So, while I was rinsing my face, I noticed that really nothing is there. So for 2 passes, and lately I am doing 2 passes almost each time, I wouldn't say that this is terribly inefficient razor. No stinging. So definitely pretty comfortable. Very nice, very slick. I would say that it's not getting that close to the skin. So who should be the target audience of this razor? I would say if you can find this one and that plastic Wilkinson sword, I would say this has much better alignment. It is made of better materials. It's nice, it's grippy. It's definitely a looker. So quite a nice razor, very safe for use. Little bit difficult now to achieve it, but I will place it in the palm. So nothing was splashed on the sides, so it's very rinsable, so it won't hold too much of the whiskers and soap and other junk inside. So I would say for Zomchi, quite a decent startup razor. And because it was so intuitive and easy to use and very mild for the skin, who knows, maybe ladies would prefer it a little bit more. For me, personally, it felt a little bit like shaving with a trainee wheels, which don't need to be a bad thing. It just brought me back to some older times when I could actually benefit more from this razor and this razor type, when I suffered from a lot of skin irritations and ingrown hairs. At this moment, I wouldn't say it is the proper choice for myself, but still, a wonderfully built, nice weight distribution, nice handle, nice grip, nice comfortable head, you cannot scratch yourself on the sides. So basically there is nothing I could say wrong or bad for this razor, and I think it comes at a price of maybe like $20 for this one. So I would say for a startup razor, nice recommendation. Thanks for watching, see you next time, bye.